Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Prime Minister Imran Khan.
We believe that we should not ever interfere in the internal affairs of Afghanistan. Let the Afghans decide what they want, what sort of government they want, and we should facilitate the peace process. So this is the big difference now. Okay. We are all on the same page, and fortunately now that the United States is on the same page too, because after the Einstein's definition of madness, trying to do the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, 19 years of conflict. And if they had gone, thank God for President Trump, I mean, this could have gone on for another 19 years without any result. When I go back after meeting President Trump, and also I've spoken to President Ghani, now I will meet the Taliban and I will try my best to get them to talk to the Afghan government, and so that the election in Afghanistan must be an inclusive election where the Taliban also participate in it. I think it should not be the Pakistani people anymore. It should be what the people of Kashmir want. And that really is the only solution. What do the people of Kashmir want? But I don't want to say anything right now because it's a delicate issue. But there is a solution, and the solution has to be with the will of the people of Kashmir. The Pakistan media, in my opinion, is even freer than the British media. There is the media in Pakistan, I mean, is not just free, but sometimes out of control. So what we need is to control the media, not through the government, but through a media watchdog. Media is supposed to be a watchdog to bring out, play the role of an opposition. But they are not about personal attacks and trying to blackmail you. This happens in Italian mafias. It doesn't happen in democracies. So we should never have sent army there. Whenever you send an army into civilian areas, there are massive collateral damage and massive casualties and destruction. So all the time when I was speaking out against this, I was being called Taliban Khan. I was being called pro-terrorist. And so once this whole thing was over, this young Pashtun movement started. And this Pashtun movement was correct, what they were saying. The area was devastated. The reason why there were problems was that the PTM leadership started attacking the army. And they kept attacking the army, and the last thing happened was that they actually, civilians charged an army post, there were few people killed, and that's why there were restrictions. But now it's settling down because we've had a peaceful elections in the tribal areas. So I think we will now move on. My worry about Iran is, I'm not sure whether all the countries realize the gravity of the situation if there's a conflict with Iran. People don't understand, this is not going to be the same as Iraq. This could be much, much, much worse. It will have great consequences for Pakistan, adverse consequences for our country. It could unleash terrorism, which people would forget Al-Qaeda and those types. I hate the idea that we would be asking for funds, not US, from anyone, because aid has been one of the biggest curses for my country. What it has done is it has created the dependency syndrome. Countries rise because of self-respect and self-esteem. No countries rise by begging and borrowing for money.